Hi, everybody. There we go with the lights. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my platform. And those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. I am ASTRAEA Love. I'm the Psychic Tarot Angel Oracle. I'm going to give you guys a reading today. So on this platform, we work a little bit with the Oracle cards and a little bit with the tarot as well. We're going to be working with the Thoth deck today. Maybe the true emotional oracle as well. So should I start here? So make sure you guys are familiar with my legal disclaimer. Also, it's in the description box below. Also, what I was going to say is that if you have a personal question that you need answered, you can send me a $20 PayPal payment. I've pinned my PayPal. I didn't actually pin the PayPal link. I forgot, but I'm going to do that right now. I'm pinning that in the chat. Okay, if you have a personal question, I will address it that way. So let's kind of just jump right into the prayer. Oh, make sure you guys like the video as you come in. That's really important that you guys like the video and shows me that the messages are resonating. Okay, so that's why it's really important that you like the video. All right, so we're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit for this reading and for every other. We're asking the archangels, our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, to come be with us now and to cleanse and protect us during this reading. We're also calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit and Jesus Christ, any other ascended masters, to help us and guide us as we move through our life and our spiritual journey. We're eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence, and I meditate upon your divine will. Amen. So please make sure you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. We got one person watching, 0 likes. Let's get the likes up. Before I draw any cards, I need to see the likes up. So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. No witchcraft, no evil eye, no copywriting of my messages, and no attack, no psychic attacks. Okay. So let's get a like on the video, you guys. Once we get a like on the video, then I'll start pulling cards. was the sacral chakra bowl, that last one. First, I did the crown chakra, then I did the throat chakra, then I did the sacral chakra. This little bowl was the heart chakra, and this is the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so we're going to see what pops out. Welcome in, Amar. I hope that you guys are having a good day. So let's just see what comes out with the True Emotional Tarot or Oracle, excuse me. GPS. First card, GPS. Somebody could be trying to track your movement. I get that this is more of a spiritual tracking your movement than it is a physical tracking your movement, but somebody wants to know where you're going, where you live, where you've been, where you came from. They're just really nosy and kind of being up in, I'm doing all right. They're kind of being all up in y'all's business. This Jezebel that has to know where you guys go. That's crazy. I do feel like this person, they want to know about your movements because they're wanting to know if you're with someone else. Jezebel is always such a problem. Look at this. You're over here loving on yourself, and this person is extremely upset about that. That's too many cards, Spirit. They're extremely upset that you guys are loving on yourselves. They were waiting to hear that you fell down or had some type of something that came up, and they haven't heard anything from the spiritual realm. That's why they want to track you physically. This person is a jackass. So you can't really take this karmic Jezebel energy serious because there's nothing really serious about them. Their envy is like literally just off the chart. Yeah, you're moving on, letting go, loving you, and being free. Self-love. You're loving yourself. You're moving on. You're moving forward. It's like water off a duck's back. Just literally, whatever this person is trying to cause you to have to go through, you're not going through it. I feel like this Jezebel energy is definitely on someone's ass about them having spiritual abilities. This person's like, oh, I didn't know that you had spiritual abilities. I would have siphoned from you and stolen more had I known. This person is looking at memories. They could be looking at these memories inside their head, or you could have memories with this person. This person feels like you owe them something and you don't owe this person anything. They have an sex addiction. That's because it's Jezebel. So this person could be saying that you're a nympho or that you're a sex worker. They're making up some stupid shit. They're going off of an old version of you that doesn't even exist. Firestorm. They're facing major loss, endings, breakdown, karma, drama, mental breakdown. This karmic Jezebel is having a mental breakdown over your success. You could end up receiving a love message from this person. I feel like literally this person wants to tell you that they're inspired by you, but they're also envious. And this person, this Jezebel, is also waiting for a love message to come in from somebody, but she's going to end up getting a message about a funeral instead of a message about love. This is why you do not play with the collective. This funeral energy, she could be trying to blame somebody for the reason that her life is effed up. You are not the reason that this karmic Jezebel has fallen, basically. She did that all herself. This person misses you. They miss this toxic lifestyle. This person wants you to go back into an old cycle or an old version of yourself that, like I said, doesn't exist. They're missing somebody. They could be even missing somebody that wants to be with you. This person is always partying. They're always living a very toxic lifestyle, and nothing about it. Like, since you've met this person and known them, they were always trying to hide stuff from you, but they have never changed. Like, you grew and evolve, and that's why you're not going to end up in a casket. At least not till you're like way in your 90s and hundreds and stuff. This person is like literally putting themselves into a casket by drinking themselves into oblivion. Like, that's not going to help with anything. You're over here living in the moment and just like living your life and moving on. And this person cannot stand to see that. They want to be happy like you, but they know that they would have to give up this toxic lifestyle. Welcome in, Shaman Maria. That this person knows that they would have to be happy, that they're going to have to give up the toxic lifestyle. They're going to have to give up on that. This person's under pressure because they were trying to get something done. When it comes to you and pulling you back into an old cycle, they were trying to get something done. Like it says, anxiety, decision, time's running out. Like the time already did run out, especially for getting this person back or whatever they were wanting. This karmic is not happy. They're super upset. This Jezebel energy is super upset that this is somebody that could be getting dropped from a label, that they're super upset that their witchcraft is not working. They're getting some bad news. Like seriously, that they're being dropped from a label, they're being fired, whatever this is. This person's not happy because they're getting bad news that they're not going to be able to get you back or get back with you or whatever this is about. They're super upset. So this person could be directing a lot of hatred towards you at this time. A lot of evil eye energy. It's not really touching you though. You're over here chilling. You are chilling and they're freaking out. Like literally. This person could be blaming you for somebody in their family passing away. Whoever was in their family passed away because they abused substances their entire life and ruined their liver. Like that's what I'm literally picking up on. My nose just started itching. So you could need to clean this person out of your energy. We call upon the angels of cleansing and the spirit guides of cleansing to clear this person out of the collective's energy and to cut all cords of attachments and any evil eye, to extract that and anything else that these people have been doing. Yeah, you rejected this person and your rejection protected you. Like you rejecting them protected you. This person swears like they love you, but they don't. This person can't even love themselves. This person could feel like you're a little bit boring because you don't go out and drink and stuff like that. You don't have reckless sex with people. This person is seriously having a real mental breakdown. They want to come to you and make you an offer. And no, I would literally not accept any messages from this person. This person's like, no strings attached. Let me make you an offer with no strings attached, as they're trying to like attach a cord to you. It's a no. See, this is just confirmation. If you guys did a cord cutting, then that it's worked. Like that's confirmation. Or maybe you just didn't extract this person out of my energy prayer. Like all you have to do is go, God, if there's anyone in my life that doesn't mean me any good, please show them to me and God will show them to you. Like it'll be through a dream, a vision. After your first marriage, you became boring. That's exactly how I feel too. And I don't ever plan on getting remarried. I'm like, no. Mm-mm. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, thank you. I understand the concept of it, but I don't believe in it in the way that other people do. And it's just too much. It was too much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, you rejected this person and that saved you. This person was going to drag you to hell in a handbasket. Look at this, divine feminine. This person wants to be this Jezebel wants to be this divine feminine energy so bad, but they're literally not. Like they're the exact opposite of a divine feminine. They just want all of like the stuff that comes with being a divine feminine without actually being divine though. You definitely, this person's going through some type of freaking ego death. You definitely blocked this person. They cannot contact you. They cannot text you. You probably blocked them on Facebook. They're probably, or whatever social media. This person could literally be trying to contact you through fake accounts, and if you're a masculine energy, they don't want you coming into union with this divine feminine. They're like, if this person gets with the divine feminine, I'm not going to be able to take anything from them anymore. This person could literally be trying to trick somebody with a false pregnancy or a DNA test. Make sure that if you guys are going through criminal paternity, that you make sure that you're getting a DNA test done on your own and you're not leaving it up to this karmic Jezebel to do it or the government. You can always get one done yourself. I think they're like $300. But trust me, that $300 on doing a DNA test, if you are in a situation like this, will save you 18 years of child support you would have to pay for a kid that could possibly not be yours. Yeah, that is, yeah. If you haven't blocked anyone, maybe they should consider that they talk to someone who is not you. Exactly. Seriously. This person wants to contact you, though. Like, they just feel like they're blocked. They feel like they can't even contact you telepathically anymore. It could be because your divine feminine is protecting you. You don't have to know this person for them to be protecting you. This person is definitely effed up over you. That's why I feel like I could be reading for divine feminine or divine masculine, but I think this karmic Jezebel is wanting to latch onto a masculine energy. They need another source of like energy. That's what this is about. They're like literally need a new source of energy. And they know that it's kind of too late to come back and try to play house with you again. You said goodbye to this person and you meant it. Like when you said that, you meant it. And this person's like, they like to use gaslighting is their speciality, and extortion. They like to extort people. It's probably one reason why you said goodbye to this person. They were unworthy of your compassion, of your love, all of that. This person was definitely a trickster, wanting you to believe in a fairy tale. And maybe they believe in one. Wow. Wow. So every time you showed interest in a man line, you have some woman who tried to pretend she is a man and talk to you. That is very strange. And you caught this person. Oh my God, that is so creepy and weird. Like totally being, what is it called? Catfished. Yeah, you definitely have a female energy that's into this reckless love and sex, which I said something about that earlier. They're really bummed out that you won't engage in that. The level of debauchery that this person engages in is ridiculous. Literally, you could have left them hanging or they could have left you hanging. I think that that's probably the best choice. Is to just cut off all contact from this person because they're a psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. They want something from someone and it's not even coming through super clear of what it is that they want. I think it has to do with energy. They want to be this divine feminine. This karmic Jezebel, all the king stalkers pretend to be someone that they're not. That's exactly it. Welcome in, fashionista. Oh, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here. Seriously, these people, this person, they're very like wishy-washy. This is the type of person you would never want to be in contact with because they could just flip on you just at the drop of a dime at any moment. And any given time, this person will just flip on you because they had some type of ulterior motive the entire time to either impersonate you or take something from you. Love, hate. This person loves to hate you, like literally. And I don't feel like you have any feelings towards this person, so they're not able to manipulate you like they were able to before, if they had manipulated you at all. Okay, so this is what it is. They've got bad credit debt, they're unemployed, and they need money. What does this person need money for? I don't know. Probably some type of surgery or something really superficial. I feel like you could have told this person you had spiritual abilities, but they didn't believe you. They thought that you were just making shit up because there's somebody that makes shit up. But no, your spiritual abilities have been proven. You're closing this cycle with this person. You're unwilling to engage, because literally what they would do, what they're trying to do is throw their bad karma onto you and then take your good karma. And it's a no. The reason that you're over here loving yourself, and that's what's keeping you safe from them. They can't cope without having your energy. This person cannot cope. And again, with the backstabbing shit, this person feels like intimidated by you. They're truly afraid that you are going to steal something away from them. This person doesn't have anything worth stealing. Like for a theft to occur, somebody has to have something that's worth taking. This person doesn't have anything worth taking. And I'm not trying to be rude, but their life is not worth a whole lot. They never made themselves important to God. They never really created a family that was long lasting like you did. Like these people do. This person does not honor their elders, and they don't respect, like, I want to say, like, this person is an endangerment to elderly people and vulnerable people. Always with the pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. That's the game that they play, and they want somebody to come down a very dark path of alcoholism that they're already going on. Again, I'm going to encourage you guys to just be diligent on taking care of yourselves. It's okay to have a couple drinks every once in a while, but if you drink heavily consistently, it will lower your vibration, it will lower your aura, and then this person will be able to latch on to you. Why would a woman do another love spell on a woman? Make it make sense. Why are they doing love spells on you? What in the hell is that about? We rebuke all love spells. That's insane. What in the crap? Maybe this person's a part of the LGBTQ plus community, but they don't want to admit that. I just heard, yeah. So they are attracted to you in some type of way. But they'll never tell you that. They'll never tell you that they tried to do a love spell on you. That this was always going to backfire. Love spells are some of the most dangerous things, literally. I do have Cash App Fashionista. My Cash App is in the description box below. Karmic tie. This is all it created. Doing that love spell was literally creating a karmic tie. And karmic ties, just like how this picture is so weird, like she's like licking the knife. Karmic ties can be cut. That's the same thing as doing a cord cutting. So like I was saying, if you are feeling like this heavy oppressive energy, it was this person. And you could have done a cord cutting or asked Archangel Michael to do one, and this person was extracted out of your energy. That's why they feel like they need to come in and backstand. 2 pins of bottled drinking. Yeah, absolutely. This person is on their way to the police station, though. They may get pulled over for a DUI. And if this person is gang stalking you, they should stop, because they get really trashed and then they get in their car and they try to drive to your location. Like, that is weird. The first card that came out was GPS. This person, I did feel like they want to track your spiritual movement more so than the other, but like literally they better be really careful. And I'm going to tell you guys, do not drink and drive. It's not worth the consequences. And if you were to hurt somebody, that would be really bad. So just don't do it. Divine masculine. So literally, this could be about a divine masculine energy. Karmic Jezebel over here could be obsessed with a divine masculine and a divine feminine that are connected to one another in the spiritual realm. They want to keep that a secret, though. This person's also trying to keep a very dark secret when it comes to the police. They're definitely trying to keep a secret when it comes to the police. That's crazy. It could be that they're in trouble with the police. This person is planning on dumping something on you, getting you caught up with something so that they can walk away. This is not going to happen. They're like literally going to be running from the cops. They're running from this secret as well, that they did this love spell on a masculine and a feminine energy. Wow. I mean, this karmic Jezebel doesn't even know if they want to be with you for real like that. For them to do a love spell on somebody that they're like wishy-washy about is weird to me. Like, that's so freaking weird. That is so weird. Yeah. They are also trying to affect the throat chakra, the side hustle. This person is literally saying that you do something that you don't do for money. They could be saying substances or something like that. But you're over here making money, working, and you're helping people solve crimes or something like that, or you're helping them, bring resolution into their lives. And this energy does not want you assisting this masculine. If you're a divine feminine, this Jezebel does not want you helping this divine masculine. But I feel like this divine masculine doesn't need help anyways. Like, you guys are here to support one another. But I don't think that you've come into contact with each other quite yet. I feel like that's still in the process. It's because he's doing it if he feels threatened. Yeah, you can see through his behavior and you want nothing to do with him. Exactly. Well, this does have to do with a twin flame journey, but I don't feel like this person's your twin flame, and I don't feel like they're the twin flame to this Jezebel either. So it's just kind of like, there's a divine masculine that desperately wants to be with a divine feminine, but this divine masculine is carrying the karma of this Jezebel. And so literally, that's not going to do. This queen bee energy, this is like your energy. Secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. You could be like focusing in on your career or making money or just supporting yourself at this time. This is causing heartbreak for somebody else. Maybe you woke someone up from a spell and that spell broke, that love spell. And maybe this love spell literally was like a love hex or something. Like this other person, this other karmic person is heartbroken and ashamed. They could have been married to this masculine energy. Yeah, you don't want to be involved in their lives. That's the sad thing, is that, these people keep trying to involve you in a karmic lesson that's just a trap that literally has nothing to do with you. And they're going to come in like wanting the ironic part about these readings, most of them, the people that come up against you are going to end up needing your help in the future. So it's like, why even do it? And then you're dealing with somebody that's so fake that will not just tell you that, hey, I have a problem with you. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with people. I would rather have somebody come to my face and say, I don't like you, have a problem with you, than sit in the background and do witchcraft and try to put me under love spells and all sorts of weird shit. It's only to pull you into a situation so that you can be trapped, because you're seen as some type of threat. I don't think you've threatened anyone. And I think that somebody's just intimidated. Okay, you did. Let me check my thing. I should have a notification. Yes, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sending that. Okay. So yeah, send me your question, fashionista. But I wouldn't worry about this person. To be honest, they're going to fall into the pit that they dug for you. Literally. When it says that in the Bible, like, they will fall into the pit that they dug for you. This person was seriously intending for you to be caught up in some type of drama, and they just assumed that you're low vibrational. Basically, this person assumed that you're using substances to cope. I think that this Jezebel energy really thinks that you guys are putting on some type of fake front, or you're not being your true authentic self, which is absolutely not true. So they're trying to expose something that is not happening. Basically, it's a vain wish. And when I say vain, it's like very surface level. Like, this person is looking at the vehicle you have. I don't know how they know what vehicle you have, but this person has done a very intense back search on y'all, which is extremely freaking weird to me. But I don't know why they would do that. I guess maybe they thought that there was something in your past that could be used against you. This person's just hoping and wishing, you know. But yeah, Fashionista, I'm ready for your question whenever you are. I feel like you're dealing with people that are very headstrong and they don't listen to their intuition, and it always ends up them being in the karmic lesson. And it's like you have been through this cycle with these people over and over again, and you're not willing to engage in the karmic lesson. You know what I mean? It's like kind of crazy how this person feels like you're just going to go round and round and round with them forever. Like that, like, to be realistic, you have to understand that these types of situations are temporary. And that's something that Jesus said to me one time, was that no matter the amount of the suffering, all suffering is temporary. And so not to take action like self-unaliving or self-harming when you're suffering, because you know that it's like, just like after you cry, you come back out of the depression, if that makes sense. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm going to switch to the Thoth deck. To be honest, I think that these people are silly. I feel like there's a silly energy. It's just unrealistic to think that somebody is in the same exact place where they used to be, right? You guys have evolved so much, you've grown so much, and you have improved your life so much that all of this deception and bullshit, you have become so much wiser than that. Okay, so let's put this deck away. Come on. I love this one. This one and the What's the Tea Oracle always bring through really good information. But the Thoth deck, now this is like got all of these extra cards in it that should have been in the original tarot that weren't. So let's see what's going on in the energy today. Okay. Well, what I'm feeling is an energy that's being stuck is like, it's kind of like, what I'm seeing is like, you know how water is fluid and it flows. Okay, there was an energy that was stuck, and it's an old vibration. It's almost like the Laguz rune. It's like this water's coming in and it's getting rid of this extra debris that was stuck. And I am getting something from like the dream state that, you know, you may be feeling like there's some type of backfire or something going on, because it's like people are rearing their head up right now. I'm feeling like it has to do with something astrologically, and something's being cleansed out or liberated, I should say. It's kind of like allowing the flow of life to just naturally remove the blockages and remove whatever debris is blocking your path. I am picking up a lot of fire and dragon energy around you, Fashionista, right now. And so I don't know if you've just communicated with somebody, but you've picked up something empathically. Could have been a Cancer energy, a Knight of Cups, or you could be a Cancer energy. So there are empaths that will pick up energy. Like they'll just be walking through Walmart and they'll see somebody and they'll pick up their energy. Then there are empaths that when they think about people, they pick up their energy. I am literally getting that you're like a Heyoka empath, Fashionista. If you talk to someone, you pick up energy. If you think about someone, you connect to their energy, you pick up what they're empathically going through. And when you encounter them in real life, you also pick up their energy. But you're pretty good at grounding it. And, you know, being an empath, it's actually a healing ability. It's a big healing ability. But I am feeling the energy of something being upset. I don't know if this is a human or if this is a being. You could have literally, when you picked up this energy or picked up on this energy, you could have gotten rid of it right away. Queen of Discs, Lilith coming through. So yeah, you're being protected from something right now. So sometimes when we're in the dream state and we go through a situation and we don't remember it, or even if we do remember it, we'll wake up with that energy being like present in the reality. Sometimes when you go into the dream state, you'll go into another lifetime and make a connection, and karma will actually trigger, and then you'll wake up with karma triggered. There's somebody that's trying to tell you to stop or to slow down. I don't like whoever this person is. Whatever they're wanting you to stop, it has to do with your spiritual progression. Somebody wants you to doubt yourself. Why are they coming through like today though? Like today is the energy of Saturn, which is about rules and regulations and about death and like cosmic order or cosmic disorder. Look at, you're completing a cycle with somebody. And this could literally be your ancestors, aka Lilith, and this Cancerian energy. I feel like you've got Cancer in your chart, which makes you open to other people's feelings, which causes you to be very emotionally intelligent. So that's why you can sense that something's ending. Like I said, a block or something is being cleared. And it's not a block that you put in place. It's a block that a higher dimensional being put in place. I don't know if they were working through a person or Valor. See, look, you completing this cycle is literally like putting you in the energy of being courageous and able to face your fears. And again, you have the backing of badass beings like Kali Ma and Lilith. And so when it comes to female empowerment and female support and sticking up for yourself, you don't have to be afraid to do that because you have backing. There is somebody that's watching you like a hawk, though. They're waiting for you to make some type of move. And I think that this is a spiritual move. It could be very well to clear out a cycle with this person. And I'm also seeing something like, I don't know if you're seeing crows or blackbirds around your house. You might, in the next couple of days, something's being sent to watch you. I get that two things are being sent to watch you. One is being sent to look over you, and the other one is being sent to basically see where you are, what you're doing, and how can they interfere. The Lovers, literally, you have a love relationship coming in. You completed some type of cycle with somebody from the past. This person can sense that. They can feel you. It's like the feeling of feeling something slip through your fingers. But I feel like you've always gotten yourself out of tough situations, and you're kind of like a slippery fish that somebody can't grab a hold of. They can't grab a hold of you properly. I'm also getting that this Lover's energy, this is a good vibration. This is like definitely hope for the future. Also, this person that's going to come in is going to help you heal from this person from the past. Like you may want to look at where you're feeling with trust, because this new relationship you will be able to trust. And I don't know if somebody has tried to send a hex to your house in the past 24 hours, but that is not working, not in the way they intended it to. In fact, it's actually not working at all. You're probably just sensing that somebody sent some weird energy. I do feel like somebody was up under the moon. They're counting on you being emotionally intelligent. Yeah, the new is coming in. This person's counting on you being emotionally intelligent. There is a Queen of Wands. Okay, so there is a female energy that is attacking you. This is the person. They want this love union that's coming in, but it's not for them. Like this person is more on a vibration of that karmic Jezebel, where they would be aligned with somebody else, but they're kind of trying to peek their nose and stick their nose into your business. And they're trying to use like either a Ouija board or divination of some type, maybe reading shells or something. I'm going to put this person's card over here because I don't even want it near you. I'm like, I don't even want their card near your card. So you do have somebody that's trying to come in and compete with you, but you're not playing with this person. They're like, how can I get them to respond to me? This person does not want you to have to respond to them. Look, they want to ruin something for you. I feel like it's this love union. The universe can sense that something's coming in. You're not taking back this ex. I don't know who this Queen of Wands is obsessed with, but I think it's an ex that you have. And they're trying to block in any love coming in. And it is like literally time for love to come in. So I don't know what they're doing, why they're doing that. They're definitely, yeah, don't put their card next to yours. Exactly. This person has ruined their own destiny. By trying to attach to yours, they've ruined theirs. And by trying to become who you are, they've ruined their own fate. And it makes me wonder if that was the plan all along, for this person to ruin their own destiny. Ace of Cups, you're being completely supported by the universe. Literally, the Lovers to the Ace of Cups, that's a very good sign. That's a new love that's coming in. It's a spiritual love. It's also a spiritual contract. So this love that's coming from the universe is you. Look at this. You filling your cup up with happiness. This person is going to make you so freaking happy. They're going to make you so freaking happy. You're going to just be glowing and like, oh my gosh, so freaking happy. This Queen of Wands energy is like bitter. They are extremely bitter. Yeah, you're basically getting something that they'll never have, which I understand why it makes them bitter, but directing negativity towards you is not going to help this person's situation. Yes, that's the main reason that they're scared of it. Look, the sun, the happiness in the sun, your magnetism is at a high point right now. This person that comes in is going to help you on your journey, like on your path. They're going to help you stay in alignment. And this Queen of Wands wants that alignment. They want a specific gift that you have. It could be something material, but I get that it's something spiritual. They want something that truly only God could give. And they're kind of blaming you of why they don't have a divine love union coming in, but they would never tell you to your face. This person could literally like to go out and drink a lot, or they like to party a lot. Yeah, like literally you're having an adjustment with your energy right now. You like, and to be honest, this twin flame energy is going to have to get the approval of Lilith and, other like Kali Ma and other deities that you have watching over you. So like when I say this is a high level twin flame, they've already gotten past this cycle. Like this twin flame that you're about to meet could have been in a cycle with a karmic Jezebel, and they've escaped it. And now they're like, bring me towards my divine feminine. And the universe is conspiring to bring you all together. And it's causing a major adjustment because things were out of balance when this Queen of Wands had power, or had, I want to say, influence over this masculine energy. Prince of Swords, they wanted to puppet this man. This Queen of Wands wanted to puppet this person. See, you're not even a controlling person. Like when you get with this person, you're going to find out that they're not controlling either. And they're really not manipulative. And it's going to be such a good break. So does she know this person's spirit? Does she know them now? Or does she know the twin flame? I'm kind of getting that you don't know the twin flame, but you might know of this Queen of Wands. You may have seen this person somewhere. They're definitely obsessed with your energy. Queen of Cups. They see you as being somebody that's a nurturer, somebody that's so kind. This person really feels like they can just run up on you or something, and you're not going to be caught off guard. Like you're always ready for the fuck shit whenever it happens. But this person, They might be from your very, very distant past. They could be a very old friend that is extremely jealous. This person has always wanted what you have. It's like they're either very jealous of this spiritual ability that you have, or they're jealous of your personality, because you're very likable and lovable and you're extremely attractive. And this Queen of Wands thinks that she's the sexiest thing. This is like giving me like mirror, mirror on the wall shit, where you're like the fairest of them all. And this person is like using glamour magic to appear to be a certain type of way. The Knight of Wands, literally, this is going to be a very sexy, very passionate, very, I want to say, attractive energy that's coming in. You don't always have to look at the night energies as being something that's like negative or fleeting. They will come in at the right time, though, and bring change. And that's going to bring an adjustment to your life. The fact that you have been doing your due diligence to cleanse your energy, like whatever this was that tried to be sent out was returned. Whatever this puppeting, look at this laziness. These people are doing this because they're too lazy. They're like, seriously, always want a shortcut, but the shortcuts are not like an definite thing. Like, when do shortcuts ever work out the right way? Only if you're following the path that God's leading you on, and it leads you on a shortcut. This person, they do feel like a friend from your past. They've been doing a very good job cloaking themselves so that you didn't see that they were envious of your happiness. And they know that you're having a victory right now. And then I just started feeling my stomach start to growl. So this person is starving for your attention. I'm getting the letter A. Their name may start with an A. Or they may have the letter A more than one time in their name. So this person is just clearly not on your level. This new twin flame that's coming in is going to be so more stable than anything you've ever experienced. It's going to cause you to have an endless victory, pleasure. Like, you are going to have some really good sex with this person. Even though you might not give it up right away, this person will be willing to wait. I just heard Archangel Michael laughing. Archangel Michael is bringing somebody in. That means this connection is protected. Whoever this envious person is, this Queen of Wands, they want to be just like you. Like, they literally want to be just like you. If they could wear your skin as like a suit to deceive people, because they feel like you're the perfect disguise. Peace. They know that you have this peace in your life, literally. Also, this twin flame is also going to be searching for peace. So when you guys find each other, it's going to be like peace reigns, basically. This pleasure and happiness does have to do with a very satisfying sexual relationship. And I think that this Queen of Wands used to be a friend of yours. Maybe you used to go out and party with them, or maybe you used to know them when you were growing up. But like, they are still on the same exact type of thing. They're not searching for peace, and they're not really even searching for happiness. This person is trying to become you. They think that if they can become you, they can basically, we are all unique in our own way. That's exactly it. Like, seriously, the weapons will form, but they will not prosper. Literally, no one's going to be able to take you out of your peace except for you. And that's why this energy wants you to self-sabotage. I feel like they know that you're about to come into a jackpot of some type. They wanted total dominion and oppression over you. And it's due to their lazy behavior. There's only one you. And this is what I say. If God needed two of you, God would have created two of you. The fact that there's one of you, that's what the world needs. You could also be thinking about bringing an idea to the public or serving the public in some type of way. This Queen of Wands is very envious of that. They feel like they should still be included in your life, even though they're completely defeated. their attempt to gain dominion and control over your life was completely rejected by the universe. The universe is like, no, that's not in alignment with love, joy, and peace and where she is going. So that's not going to happen. This person, you could have went to school with them. They could have liked to copy off of you a lot. Or like, I don't feel like you have talked to this person recently, but they did try to do something to mess with with a love union coming in. They did try to do something. They want you to be on their level. Princess of Cups, you're totally royalty energy, and this other person can sense that. Yeah, if you figure out who this person is from your past, again, you can ask God to reveal who they are. God will show you, and then just block them. You may get a little bit of negative energy that they send to you when you block them, but it'll be the last time they ever do it, because you're just going to return that shit right back to them, literally. Or you can transmute it into gain. So basically, what is known about you is that you are very fertile. You are very much so in the energy of gaining things, like I said, winning. And you're about to come into a love union, and that love union is going to bring a lot of happiness and wealth and very satisfying relationships. This Queen of Wands thinks everything is about sex, but it's really not. Yeah, she has been trying to spy on you. They're using supernatural methods like flying insects. It's like giving me flying monkeys. She was definitely trying to gain control over you. She's like, if I can figure out what she's doing, then I can copy it. But God will not be mocked. Like, this is seriously silly. I think knowing that you have somebody that's competing with you or attempting to is going to give you the upper hand, just knowing where that energy is coming from. But yeah, they tried to send something to monitor you, and it has backfired. This monitoring spirit could not get anything of use to bring back to this person. So they're completely defeated. Yeah, this is somebody you could have actually made a truce with from the past. And they were like holding their fingers like that behind their back the entire time. I'm going to tell you that you don't need to make a truce with this person. They need to do right by you and honor you as a friend, because that's what they literally are looking at you like, is that you're a friend, the friend that got away. And they feel like for them to have fun, you have to be doing the same thing as them. They also want to know what you're working on, which is really irritating. Yeah, you're too strong for this. Literally, your ability to come into alignment is way more powerful than this person's ability to project. And that's all this is. Like, what you're feeling and picking up on is projection. It's not your energy. So we send all of that energy back, and whatever doesn't get sent back, we just transmute into positive energy. We ask that the violet flame of Saint Germain cut any cords or attachments and remove any monitoring spirit that could have been sent. Because this is truly like part of your destiny includes this love union. And when you come together with this person, insects, yeah, you woke up in the middle of your sleep with a small roach on your arm. Oh, hell no. Oh my God, hell no. Hell no. That's so disgusting. And I totally understand that feeling, because like there's these little tiny little insects, and they'll be flying through the house, and every time I see one I cuss it out, but they'll actually land on me, and I'm like, how stupid are you? Like, smack. Like, literally if they wanted to stay alive, they would not be so obvious about it. But yeah, this person is definitely trying to send monitoring spirits like insects, birds, all that type of stuff. But even with doing that, these things are not seeing anything of worth. See, you're so protected. You're so protected. This person is a cockroach. La cucaracha. I just heard that song going through my head. Literally, this person is a cockroach. What do they want from the collective specifically? Because it's kind of weird that this person is trying to attach to your energy so hard. They want this fortune, and fortune includes this love union and happiness and victory. So they want this Wheel of Fortune that is highly protected by the angels. This new path you're going down, highly protected. This is not the time to mess with you. Like, it's just not going to be successful. The Hangman, this person ultimately wants to sacrifice you or make you have to sacrifice something yourself. And it's going to be them, literally, that has to sacrifice. Wow. So they basically are trying to use you as a sacrifice so that they can take on your divine feminine energy. And this person is so psychotic, they still think that they are your friend, even though they've been here trying to interfere with your divine life purpose and your love union. I think that's crazy. Yes, you killed the cockroach. There you go, literally. Because I'm not getting that your house is dirty and you don't have an infestation problem. So that was definitely a sign from the universe, you waking up with that on your arm. It could be you waking up with monitoring spirits around. Sometimes when I see like swarms of flies, they will actually form like a face. Like, it's absolutely terrifying and disgusting. But they'll actually form the face of like a spirit. And I'm like, hell no. You may just want to spray around your house and make sure that there's no food out. Do you have an animal? Because this person has been trying to do something to an animal. You have OCD. Yeah, you clean like crazy. So it's like not making sense where this thing came from. It has to be something weird and supernatural. Because I'm literally seeing that you clean like multiple times a day. Like, not everybody cleans multiple times a day. So like, this is weird. This person was trying to definitely interfere. Yeah, sending the evil eye. I think it's ironic how they want to send the evil eye to your good fortune and they don't think it's going to affect their good fortune. They're the one that has the evil eye. Like, make it make sense. That's why witchcraft will never make sense to me. What is it that this Queen of Wands is trying to do so that, saging is a good thing. You're already cleaning and rebuking this person. We rebuke them in the name of God. Yeah, because they're up under the moon doing something to you when you sleep with the evil eye, trying to interfere with your downloads and your divine life purpose. And they don't even realize that by them sending the insects, it's made you aware of their presence and of their intention. So they should have, if they wanted to get one over on you and you to not see this sacrifice and this stupid shit coming, they shouldn't have sent the monitoring spirits. Like, seriously, you are so much more intelligent than this person. You're prettier than them. You look better. People like you. People prefer you over this person. That's why they're so jealous and envious. Yeah, they wanted to make some type of change that is already happening, like literally for you anyways. Change doesn't happen to us. It happens for us. And even if we perceive a change to be a bad change, like, for example, Wendy's used to do Friday, and I would always look forward to it every Friday, going and getting free fries and paying like $3 for my sandwich. And then they made it $5. And I'm like, there's nothing on the menu that's $5. Why would they do that? This person is like literally trying to make negative changes in your life, and they're trying to use the moon to do it. Like, you can't change somebody's destiny while they're asleep. I don't know what this person's on, but it must be some good shit. Like, seriously, to make them think that they could do this. Yeah, your cutoff game is impeccable. You have completely embarrassed this person with the Queen of Swords there. That's why I totally trust you to make the correct decision. And when you find out who this person is, just to ex-nay them. Literally. It's also like what they were sending was supposed to make you afraid, and it made you more empowered. It made you more willing to cut people and places and things off that no longer serve you. Look at this. This is about your glorious works that you do for God. I knew that this was about you being a light worker, because all of this hatred towards you, it doesn't make any sense. You've not done anything to this person. And in their twisted little weird brain, they still consider you to be a friend. But there's like, which is psychotic to me, because they want to cause so much ruin and destruction to you. Yeah, once you close the door, it's final. There's nothing that can change your mind. This person is literally trying to get you to change your mind so that you'll share your fortune and wealth with them. This is the type of person that wants to sleep with, behind every person that you sleep with. They're very weird. There are some women that are like that. I don't know what to call them, but they like follow around to anybody that you sleep with, and they try to get with that person. This person did this shit to you when you were like in high school and in school. They tried to do that. That's how you'll know who this person is. They definitely tried to stop you from having a romantic partnership. They were always trying to put you in the hermit mode. Yeah, because you know that you give 1,000%. This person really thought that you being isolated or in hermit mode was going to make you weaker and more vulnerable, and it did the opposite. And so they're confused. They also were trying to affect your solar plexus chakra. I'm feeling something right here, kind of a stabbing pain. Like they're trying to latch into your inner child. So you could have shared with this Queen of Wands at some point a childhood trauma or something that you were going through. This idiot person literally thinks that you have not healed from anything in your life. Just because they haven't healed doesn't mean that you haven't healed from the drama. And the thing is, like, once you've healed that wound, these people can go try to latch into it and attach onto it and make it worse, but it's not going to do anything because you've already healed it. The universe, literally, the universe is here co-conspiring with you. If you have felt like abandoned, you are not abandoned. Okay, that's this person's energy. They've been trying to literally create a change in your reality to where you're not going to want to sit in your position of power. And this Queen of Wands, if you block them on social media, they will contact you. They will try to find a way to contact you to get back in your energy. It's all about having access to you and what God has given you. And basically, they know that you have the universe co-conspiring with you. This person, they could have acted like a prude, like they were better than everybody. To me, a prude is somebody that acts like they're better than everybody. And that's why this person is so like wanting to steal everything that's yours, because they feel like they deserve it, but they don't. This person wouldn't know what to do with your destiny. The Prince of Dis, this is always fighting over a man, like literally. Whoever this masculine energy is that this Queen of Wands used to mess with does not want her. And I feel like if this Queen of Wands would have left you out of the picture, this Prince of Dis wouldn't be looking at you with googly eyes if she would have not brought you up. But this is not somebody that's for you. This is not your twin flame, this Prince of Dis. This is somebody that sleeps with this other person. They just like you a lot. Look at this High Priestess. She knows that you can see so that she's doing something. She knows that she's been basically, I don't want to say like unveiled or uncloaked. Your ancestors are saying that this person has a lot of negative karma coming their way. They're about to get hit really hard. Yeah, and you're about to be in overflowing abundance because your High Priestess ability lets you see through people and their intentions so that you can know which person to choose and which person not to choose. And that's going to create so much endless abundance for you. I mean, you being a High Priestess, this person, this Queen of Wands really thinks that she's more attractive than you. And she also thinks that this glamour magic is going to work on you. She's pretty weird. Love. I was just going to say, I think that she tried to do a love spell on you and it backfired. Literally, you're going to have an abundance of love coming in. Anything that people try to keep you from in this part of your life will be amplified. Like you will literally have more of that and more of it and more of it right in these people's faces. And this disturbs this person to see you have something that they don't have because they feel like they're equal to you, but they're really not. Like you're showing up high priestess and most likely empress. This person's a queen of wands. Yeah, they think that this scientific bullshit is going to outride the most high God. In what world? Like the most high God has a soul contract for you. Nobody is going to be able to do anything about that. And if they have a problem with that soul contract, then they need to go to God and say, God, I've got a problem with you giving something to someone. Look at this luxury. I feel like this relationship is going to be very luxurious, but it's also going to be very abundant. Like it's going to basically, you're going to be with somebody that complements your energy in such a way that you guys will be able to create a life full of abundance together and a life full of love and happiness while doing good things for others. This has got this person worried. This Queen of Wands is definitely worried. They should be worried about the death coming back to them, okay? And about this insect energy and this monitoring spirit. That's what they should be worried about, not what you're doing on your day-to-day basis. Why is this person so obsessed? I think that they have some type of feeling for you, because why would they be this obsessed with trying to destroy your love life? That is weird to me. This person is suppressing a sexual attraction that they have to you, and they're blaming you because of it. This person would never, ever in your lifetime of knowing them tell you that they're attracted to you, because they know that you would reject them immediately. Star. This is all because of a star quality and trait that you have in a love union that's coming in. Literally. Person's like, when are they going to be famous? That this Queen of Wands could be trying to cause you a headache or cause you to have some type of neck pain. I don't know what that is. I'm also feeling something with the left hip. So maybe they're doing something with the voodoo doll. This shit is not even working. These people are so delusional. I feel like literally you had forgotten about this person because they were not important to your life. Yeah, it's too late. They can keep their feelings to themselves. Exactly. Literally. Strife. This person is a habitual drama starter. Like they're always in strife. The energy of strife is like difficulty. Definition of the word strife. Angry or bitter. What was I saying about them being bitter? Disagreement over fundamental issues or conflict. They're always wanting to be in conflict about something. They'll say one supportive thing and then 10 things that would bring somebody down. That's why this person also has some type of smell to them. Cruelty. They smell like witchcraft. This person literally, they have experienced a lot of pain and suffering in their life, but it doesn't give them the right to inflict that same shit onto you. You've already been through enough. And this person knows that. They know that you've been through stuff. Sorrow. Like they're going to be very sorry, but they're not going to apologize or admit the truth. This is somebody that wants access to like an apartment or a house or something. See, it's something that they're missing. Maybe it's a reason to attack you, because all the stuff we're talking about is not a reason to attack anybody else. And because you won't answer this person back, you literally forgot about them. They did not forget about you. And they could be trying to make you feel dizzy or lightheaded. That's their energy. We rebuke it and we send it back. The Magician. You're showing up the Magician. This person literally thinks that you did something to hex them, but all you've done is like say no to their energy. You really have not done anything. Like in the entire time of you knowing this person, you have not done anything to them for them to feel this way towards you. So it is jealousy. This person feels like you always got the guy in school. You always got whatever it is. Like this person feels like you always got an opportunity or attention or something that they feel like they should have gotten. But if they should have gotten it, then God would have given it to them. This person doesn't want to work for anything. They're very lazy. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're extremely, this Queen of Wands smells like witchcraft. Yeah. And your ex does too. They reek of it. Literally, this Ace of Wands is protecting you. The Magician and the Ace of Wands, yeah, you're protected. Your creative endeavors are definitely protected. I think that the problem is here that these people, they don't have a clear vision of who you truly are. If they knew who you truly were, I think that they would run away scared. But because this person feels like they could try you in the past, they went behind you and slept with people after you did and did weird shit. They feel like they can try you in the present. And that's just not true. They don't have this power. They don't have power over you. And literally, when it comes to magic, you're a badass. You know how to actually like transmute the energy and change things. So this person might want to be very mindful about sending you energy, because it's just them trying to send you witchcraft is just making you stronger. So they may want to be mindful about that. This Prince of Discs could very well be your ex. A Princess of Cups. This Prince of Cups energy is aligning with the Princess of Cups. This is definitely your twin flame energy. They're going to come in and help you balance out your power and help you basically get free of these. These are like hidden enemies. I want to say hidden because they don't want to show their face. And secondly, because you have forgotten, at least this Queen of Wands person, you have forgotten about. You don't think about them anymore, but they think about you every day. And that is very strange to me. And it may be that your social media pops up or something like that, but this person thinks about you almost every day. Wealth, they think about this wealth that you're going to have with this masculine energy. That's interesting. I feel like whatever this dumb witchcraft was to steal your destiny would have worked in the past, but it's not working now. It's a complete freaking failure. And this person's also blaming you for the fact that they can't exchange energy with you. They need you to enter into some type of demonic covenant with them so that they can exchange the energy. This is one reason why they're defeated. Is anyone stalking you or following you? I do feel like this Queen of Wands is stalking you on the internet. And I feel like they could be using a secret account because you could have blocked them. And I feel like this Prince of Discs is definitely watching your home. They're waiting to see when you go, when you leave. And these people do know about each other, but they're not in contact right now. This Queen of Wands is even trying to block you from this loser ex that you have no problem being blocked from because this person was no good. This person's, your ex's mother could be like, what happened to so-and-so? Where is she? Because this person's life is like literally just gone really downhill since you guys separated. It's futile though. Every effort that they have is futile. Yeah, please block. Yeah, every effort that it's a failure, futile. Every effort that they're trying to bring against you is not going to work. So don't fear this. I do feel that energy of something stalking, but I think most of it has to do with the monitoring spirit that they sent. And that's why that cockroach, somehow made it into your ridiculously clean house. Like you are very OCD. I definitely see that. You don't let things accumulate and you don't let them sit around and you just like things a certain way. So that's why it's almost a blessing that the cockroach got in and was able to like wake you up, because you may not have been aware of this monitoring spirit energy had that experience not happened. This is a new eon though. This is a new time frame. We're not in the age of Pisces anymore. So all of this stuff that used to go is just not going. And these people are super upset because they don't have an avenue into your life. And they're also upset that you won't let the devil in. Like, duh. These people are so attached to the devil, it's not even funny. It feels like you are dealing with some ancient warfare with some ancient devil energy that has been trying to mess with you, and it's basically pointless. They know that you're about to get on a spiritual journey with somebody else, and then you're not going to be able to be reached at that point. Lust. Like I said, the devil and this lust crap, this Queen of Wands thinks everything's about being attractive and sex, and it's really not. I mean, that's part of it, but it's not everything. Debauchery, lust and debauchery. Like I said, this person parties a lot. You could have partied with them when you were younger, but way the frick younger. This person has never changed their way. Like they definitely are always getting in their car drunk. This is so dangerous for this person to even try to come towards you. I don't feel like they have access to you like that. Like you haven't talked to this female energy in a very long time. They know where your family home is or where you grew up, but they don't know where you're at right now. And that's why they're trying to send a monitoring spirit so they can figure it out. Empress, because you are such a divine feminine energy, I feel like these people thought also that you were a power source to them. This was a very foolish, just ridiculous endeavor to try to sacrifice you and take your destiny. This was ridiculous. The Knight of Discs. You do have somebody showing up for you that will defend you from this energy. That's why God will put people in position so that when these people rear their ugly head up, then it gets cut completely off. Look, you're so virtuous that you're going to avoid this problem altogether. I mean, you may be dealing with a little bit of the energy of it, but these people, like, they're stalking you. This ex of yours is watching you. But this Queen of Wands is watching you from the internet. Princess of Wands. Yeah, you're very expressive. I feel like this Queen of Wands is afraid that you're going to express something. I don't know what this could be, a secret that you know about her. The Ace of Discs, literally. It could be about how this person gets money. Maybe they're afraid of your intuitive ability seeing right through them. So that's why they feel like they need to hurry up and blind you or oppress you. Oppression. They're the ones that are facing oppression because it was very foolish. You have been using your discernment. She is like using a pendulum in that picture. You are using your discernment. You're not going to allow people in at this time that don't have your highest and best good in their mind. And somebody is very envious of this artistic ability and talent that you have. In fact, they're envious to the point where they want to block it or siphon it or steal it. And it's a no. Your creativity belongs to you. I feel like you're dealing with people that are very upset about your success. They're also very disappointed in themselves. And they're disappointed in, like, they know that if you have to defend yourself, then they're going to be completely oppressed. So it's like they're feeling they were doing whatever this ritual was for a while, and they're feeling that it's not working anymore. Disappointment, literally, and death, because it's going to be an ending to them being able to be satiated off of your energy. These people were so swift. They were coming in and trying to throw you off of your game energetically. Like they were coming in trying to throw you off of your game because they know that this emperor is the Hierophant. Literally, this emperor that you're going to get with is a Hierophant. They may not be like a physical judge, but there's somebody that can call judgment in the spiritual realm. And this energy is so powerful. The Prince of Wands, it's so freaking powerful. Literally. You're going to love this person's family, like their brothers and sisters and their siblings. You're just going to really vibe with this Emperor energy. And I also feel like you hold the energy of the Emperor in the fact that you don't allow situations to get you upset. Like this situation was supposed to cause you some like crazy ordeal, but it didn't. Any rough time frame. Let's go ahead and use a sacred soul timing. I feel like if these people would get the F out of your energy, then this would come in much faster. But you may want these people to be completely, I won't say destroyed, but completely distracted and off of their game for when they decide to come in. It needs to be that they don't know when this person's coming in, because they're trying to ruin something for you. And this Queen of Wands is about to get slapped by the universe because she has been trying to ruin your happiness for a very long time. And I'm still not clear on why she is doing that. She's got some unresolved feelings that she needs to work through, literally. okay, when it comes to you and sexuality, because she's attracted to you and she will not tell you that. And I do get that you're very beautiful. You're more attractive than this Queen of Wands. And that like irks her that you are prettier. This person could have compared themselves to you a lot when you guys were growing up. And maybe like this is somebody that you definitely went to high school with, or you knew them when you were younger, or they've always been a creep. Always been a creep. Distraction. What did I say about distraction? Yeah, I get that you will figure out who this is. You're going to either have a dream of them, a vision of them, or they're going to pop up on your social media. That is so interesting. How I was talking about how she wants to distract you from your purpose. This distraction, it says, this may not be aligned with your highest good, tempting, deceptive secrets. This Queen of Wands is on this distractive shit. So that's what she's trying to do. She feels like if she can make you afraid, then you're going to not pursue this love union or this divine life purpose. And then she can imitate you to others. And this person could have stolen something from you in the past. And now whatever it was that they were stealing is being given back. Yes, absolutely. I don't believe in the keep your friends close and your enemies closer. No, keep your enemies the F away from you. Leo time. Interesting. So God, is this Leo, this Queen of Wands? No. Is this Leo? Okay, so the Emperor energy that you're going to meet could very well be a Leo. You may want to look at where Leo is in your chart, because somebody feels like they're going to be able to stop your ambition or pull you out of I want to say it's like out of the running for something, even though there's not really a competition. See, this is on schedule. People need to understand that divine timing is divine timing. Okay. This Emperor energy could be a Leo that has Aries highly aspect in their chart. They're somebody that will go to war for you. They're very confident, ambitious, and very much so a leader. And they're like a pillar in their community. This person is really loved by other people. Like you're going to find that they're just very like introverted and extroverted at the same time. This Leo you may end up talking with them on the internet. Okay, so does she know this Leo? Does she already know this person? Well, you know this person from another lifetime. You've had many lifetimes with them. But I don't think that you've met them in this lifetime. Cancer time. Remember the first card that came out was the Cancer card, the Knight of Cups. So maybe this Queen of Wands, is this Queen of Wands the Cancer? Yes, I get that this Queen of Wands could have Cancer highly aspect in her chart. And when I was reading the Cancer energy, she was banking on you being like emotionally unintelligent so that you wouldn't be able to discern her energy from like your true divine life mate. Wow, I just caught a bunch of cards with my legs. Ninja. Look at that, Aries. Oh my God. Aries energy. This person, this masculine energy has Aries highly aspect in their chart. So maybe this Queen of Wands was trying to utilize the Cancer in your chart to try to block you emotionally. It's going to be an unexpected change. Like even though we're talking about something that's on schedule, this is still going to be unexpected. It says happening subtly and sooner than you thought. Whatever this has to do with your destiny, this destiny swap has failed. And you are not being distracted. Sending a fucking cockroach to you is not going to distract you from God. Like, please, people. Like, this person's trying to play on your emotional intelligence while they're an infant in their mind. Very soon. Look at that. Very soon. Unexpected, on schedule, very soon. I'm happy with that. Things are happening fast, so be ready to move. Speed, agility, and quickness. Again, when you meet this Emperor energy, you may like literally date them for like, I don't know, 3 to 6 months, and then you guys just move in together. Like once you're with this person, you're never going to want to be apart from them. Evolving. This is causing you to evolve because you are somebody that does like your own space. And this masculine energy, that's why I was like, do you have pets? I think that they have a pet. I think you're going to fall in love with this pet as well. It says, evolving says what you want changes as you get more experience, growth cycles, and leveling up. It's obviously natural for you to level up. Yes, I'm excited for you as well. And I don't think that you have to go looking for this person. Like literally, they're going to kind of stumble into your life. It is about time for you to meet somebody. So the energy of July, there was a shift that happened in July. Wasn't there a moon that was in July? Says slow down and soak it all in while you indulge yourself, carefree memories, and socialize. So you did something to clear out your energy in this past July, and it's bringing something in. It's bringing this lover in. I want to call them your like twin flame, but they're definitely somebody that loves very intensely. Like their emotions are so intense, almost like they would be a water sign, but they've got a lot of fire in their chart. Ooh, I just got chills. They have a lot of fire. Libra time. And you have a lot of Libra in your chart. You may want to look and see where that is located, because I do feel September 22nd to October 22nd, you're going to be weighing all of your options, balance, harmony, and choices. You're balancing something out for yourself. And Libra is an air sign. Oops. Virgo and January. So like I said, it could be by January that you end up living with this person. You do have this Virgo energy. This is a very innocent energy that you have. It's one thing that's like in your birth chart that kind of makes you untouchable. So where doors were being closed in your face, like you're going to be in a completely different position in January from what I'm hearing. As long as you continue to move forward and don't get distracted. See, somebody is trying to come in as a distraction to pull you off your path, but you're going to know who this person is because they're going to basically reveal themselves. You have doors that are opening that basically were closed before. It says the door is unlocked, so just walk through it. Okay, let's get one more. Pisces time. So I do feel that this Pisces energy is something that you do hold. You're very creative and you're very emotional, but you're also intelligent and wise. You know who it is. Okay, you're still not responding to any of his messages. His time is up. Exactly. He will not be coming in to make a freaking distraction. You have doors that are opening now. And I feel like this Pisces energy, somebody was trying to use that against you. This is why I would never play around in that horoscope shit like that, like ever, because it could just backfire. You're getting a wish fulfilled, and it's going to happen this October. Literally September and October right next to each other. So these people know that it's coming in now and that it's on schedule and in divine time, and they're freaking out about it. You do have somebody that's watching you in the physical realm, but I don't feel like they're going to hurt and harm you. Just make sure that you have, monitoring system and stuff like that. And if anybody does end up stalking you or following you or trying to contact you, continue to block them and don't allow them an avenue in. See, this is all based upon whether you let this person into your life or not. And I don't think that you need friends. Like this person thinks that they're your friend, this Queen of Wands. You don't need this person in your life. They need you much more than you need them. In fact, they're banking and hoping that you will save them from something that they've created for themselves, which is crazy. So I feel like as long as you continue to move forward, they may send energy, but you'll always be alerted, literally. And there is something about cleanliness that is next to godliness. That phrase, you embody that literally, that cleanliness is next to, like, your hygiene is like freaking awesome. Yeah, he is the Pisces. Your hygiene is really, really good. You take really good care of your body, like all of this stuff, all of these contributing factors as to why you're going to be successful. These other people are wishing and hoping that you'll just get distracted and forget to like pray one day, and then they'll have an effect. I would do a return to sender, either a prayer. You could probably Google return to sender prayer. I would do a Steve Noble meditation, and don't accept bum behavior from people. This is like your time to shine, and it's definitely not time to like be accepting people's low vibrational bullshit. These people are going to have to answer to God. They're not going to answer to you, but they will have to answer to God why they were trying to get in your way and why they were trying to distract you and pull you off of your path. I mean, that's actually insidious to do to somebody. You called the cops today because you thought an air tag was on your car. Yeah. Like the first card that we pulled with the emotional deck was the GPS tracker, but I was picking up air tags in the area. Creepy. There was also a creepy man that was watching you from his car in the parking lot. That's like literally, I was just seeing that person. I think that person was the Prince of Dis. Your intuition was like, yeah. These people, all they can do is watch. They can't really affect you in any type of way. And if they come anywhere near you, just make sure you've got your pepper spray on you. But somebody definitely sent some nasty love hex to you to try to destroy your future. And no, like we rebuke it. We ask God to intervene and return it back to them. You're going to be absolutely fine. Just continue to cleanse your energy, you know. Yeah, GPS from the beginning of it. I know. That's so crazy that this person, and the thing is that Queen of Wands is that Jezebel energy still trying to latch onto you. This person knows that you're a divine being, and they don't know how to describe it because they're so karmic, but I don't feel like they're going to give up. So you don't give up either. Just keep going. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You're awesome as well. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I'm giving you air hugs and lots of love and support. Okay. You have got this. Cleanse your energy and just keep a watchful eye out, and definitely call the cops. If you see that weird man in the parking lot facing their car at your house again, call the police, because they shouldn't be there. There's no reason for them to be there. So that's grounds of stalking. Okay. All right. I love you. Know that you're protected. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, peace be with you guys. Have a wonderful Saturday. Bye. It was at a store. Oh, creepy. Creepy. Yeah, just keep an eye out. You're going to be okay, though. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.